Hello and welcome to another training video from XMPRO. Today we'll be looking at how to use the Block Styling Manager. The Block Styling Manager is how you add CSS styles to elements on your page. To get to the Block Styling Manager, click on an element in the page and then click on the Block Styling tab in the command bar. If you are on the Blocks tab or the Page Data tab, when you click on an element, the tab will automatically be changed to the Block Styling tab. There are several sections in the Styling Manager. The General section contains options for the general positioning of the element. The Dimension section contains options for the size, outer margins, and inner padding of the element. The Flex Layout section contains options for CSS Flexbox styles. The Typography section contains options for affecting text inside the element. The Decorations section contains options for opacity, background, borders, and shadows. And the Extras section contains options for anything that doesn't fit in a different category, like transitions and rotations. How you would use these options is up to you, but as an example, I can change the font color, size, line height, weight, and text alignment inside of this text element. Or I can give a background color to the body of the page. There is a section at the top of the Styling Manager that says Style Group. This is how you apply styles to multiple elements at once. Say you've been editing the styles for one of these paragraphs, but you don't want to go into each of them and do the same thing over and over. You can add a style group to each of the elements I'll delete this one. And now the style that you select applies to every element in the style group. Any element that you add to the style group later will get these styles as well. If you want to add extra styles to one element of the style group, but not the others, you can untick the style group and change the styles. This will apply the styles to that element only, and not to the style group. You can then retick the style group to apply styles to every element again. And you can remove a style group from an element by clicking the X. This will remove the styles from this element which have been applied to that style group. There is also the State dropdown. This will apply styles only when the state of the element is whatever we select here. For instance, select the hover state and give a background color of green. When the hover is selected, it'll show a preview, but if we remove the hover selection, it will behave normally. Now, when you hover over the element, the background color turns green. There's also Click, which applies styles when you click on an element. And Even Odd, which will apply styles to every odd element. So this is even, odd, even, odd, even. So it's every second element that this applies to. This has been how to use the Block Styling Manager.